I got it down. This is incredible. Now, I might have problems with the stream not picking this up very good, but when I'm not streaming, I have the AMD Adrenalin Preview driver, which enables frame generation in every DirectX 11 and 12 game. Well, I've been working on it, testing it, trying it. I did some videos on it. Well, it was really stuttery before. Oh my word, it's fixed now. What you have to do is you go and download the AMD Preview driver if you own a 7000 series card. So if you have a 7600, 77, 78, 7900 XTX like I do, 7900 XTX, you can download the AMD Preview driver. Just look it up, AMD Preview driver FSR3. You should be able to find it. It's on the AMD website. You download the driver from AMD, and then what you do is you go into gaming and then I think settings, and then click enable AMD fluid motion frames. And then from there, you come into Cyberpunk, you make sure your HDR is turned to off. It will not work with HDR. Now my VSync is on. Actually, I didn't have that on yet. But they said to turn VSync off, and I'm pretty sure this won't work. I think the driver disables VSync. But here's the key point, okay? So you want your frame rate value here to be half your monitor refresh rate. So I'm on a 144 Hertz monitor and I put it to 70. So I don't know if you can see at the top right, this green number is 70. That is my base frame rate, which is capped by this value. And my actual frame rate with frame generation is 140 FPS. So right now, 70 base frame and 140 FPS through frame generation. So right now I'm playing Cyberpunk at 140 FPS. And these are the settings I was using. This is what I play in native 4K for the past, 6 months, a year. Actually, I turn crowd density up normally. But, 4 mediums on the most important settings, and then the rest high. Frame generation, or upscaling's off. Actually, did I set that? I did set it on. Okay. Now that I'm streaming, it is not near smooth. So I'm going to have to turn off the stream. But I wanted to let everybody know, real quick, a quick recap. You get the driver, turn on fluid motion frames, come into Cyberpunk. You can, VSync doesn't matter. But like, let's say if you have a 120 Hertz monitor, I would put this down to 58 so that you would push out 116 FPS, 4 below your maximum. So I have a 144 Hertz monitor, so that'd be 72. But to give it a little overhead, I drop it down 2 more to give me 140. 70 base frame, 140 with frame generation, and my monitor is 144 Hertz. And then, wow, big difference. I mean a big difference. Like it felt like I was playing the game at 144. No visual tearing, no lag. But after reading all the data on this stuff and looking at different technical documents on Reddit they were posting in different places, different websites, they were just saying, this is how you do it. To get the best turn on frame generation, set your frame rate to half your monitor refresh rate. If your monitor is 100 FPS, well then set it to like 48. I mean, you could try 50, but I noticed 144 wasn't as good as 140, dropping it 1 or 2 underneath. So there you go, try it out. I'm gonna go try this out more, but yeah, it was crystal clear, smooth. It looked like it was actually intended. See, right now it's not smooth. When I go right to left, I can tell something's messed up. But I also am streaming and I think that's messing with it. So, God bless, have a good night everybody. Turn your frame rate to half your monitor refresh rate, roughly. I mean, I can try 72 after the video ends, but I know for sure I have 144 hertz. I'm pushing 70 base frames, 140 max, 4 under my max refresh rate. VSync is off and it is crystal clear, smooth when I move. See, I was waiting till Cyberpunk got FSR 3 officially because I cannot stand the upscaling on FSR 2.1. Like, I do not like it at all. Like, just moving. I can see all the signs down the street there and stuff. Just, they're all aliased, shimmering. So I'm hoping FSR 3. I think FSR 3 on performance mode looks better than quality of 2.1. At least in Forspoken. So, but the better upscaling is actually Intel XES on ultra quality. Ultra quality, and then boom, everything is gone. A lot of the aliasing is fixed. When I first turned it on, I was like, wow, this is so much better than FSR, and I've never tested it. Well, you know what they say? Test, don't guess. So, I'm gonna go try some settings. But yeah, I wanted to get this out there. If anyone's using the new preview driver and putting frame generation in all your games, Starfield, Cyberpunk, Hunter Call of the Wild, Arma Reforger, all these games, you can have frame generation in it right now with the preview driver. But the missing key factor is putting the frame limiter to half your monitor's refresh rate, -1 or 2. Oh, it's so